What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And this is my weekly gaming news series, and it's been quite the weird week in gaming, so let's get right into the games. I wanted to talk a little bit about this whole Diablo fiasco, and if you haven't seen what happened, there's a dedicated video about it here on the channel. But long story short, at BlizzCon, Activision/Blizzard announced their new Diablo game, and it is a mobile game. And everybody there booed, and then the internet booed along with them, and then a crap storm happened on the internet. It got real salty for a while. And this led to gamers getting called entitled and saying that we were complaining and we should vote with our wallets. Well, you know who else felt entitled? Do you know who else voted with their wallets? The folks who own Activision stock. Activision stock dropped about 6% in value and is now slowly but surely recovering. But man, those stupid entitled stockholders. And if you weren't paying attention to social media for the next few days after that announcement, it pretty much was an internet culture war as we've seen before. A lot of people making fun of gamers, calling them entitled, calling them worthless, calling them childish, calling them stupid, calling us anything other than, consumers, which is what we are. I think it's all right to criticize a product, specifically when it's a beloved franchise who you're expecting to come out on PC and instead is moved to mobile. Now, one of the biggest criticisms I've heard, and I've also said this myself, is the biggest mistake they made over there at BlizzCon was not announcing Diablo 4's potential release date, not showing part of the game, showing a trailer for Diablo 4. Now, Jason Schreier over at Kotaku said an unnamed source told him they were prepared to show some Diablo 4, but pulled it at the last minute. But as much as we wish that were true, the folks over at Diablo actually said that is not the case. They said, we generally don't comment on rumors or speculation, but we can say that we didn't pull any announcements from BlizzCon this year or have plans for other announcements. And then finally, one last piece of news about Diablo Immortal. If you guys are paying attention to the YouTube trailer, one of the ways gamers let their voice be heard these days is by liking or disliking a trailer, leaving comments on the YouTube trailer. Diablo Immortal is no exception. Players showed up en masse to dislike this trailer, and it currently sits at 522,000 dislikes to 20,000 likes. Now, there's plenty of rumors floating around that YouTube and Blizzard somehow finagled a way to get a lot of dislikes removed, but at 502,000 dislikes, that's still plenty. But if you look at the website Social Blade, which tracks those kinds of things, it does look like dislikes were originally put there and disappeared. That could be botting, it could be YouTube purging stuff, or it could be the folks over at Blizzard paying off YouTube to remove them, though I think it's most likely just bots. Regardless, the folks over at Activision Blizzard have definitely taken a blow here, a 6% stock blow, a 6% company value blow, as well as a moral blow as well, and they are in full-on damage control. What this means for Diablo 4, what it means for Diablo Immortal, what it means for Blizzard as a company still remains to be seen, but it is easily one of the biggest blunders of 2018 in gaming, and we've had some pretty big blunders already. Now, I will say, in previous other videos, I have said what made me so upset about this announcement, but I'm curious, are you someone who got upset about this? And if you were, let me know in the comments section below, what specifically upset you? Was it the fact that there was no Diablo 4 announcement? Is it the fact that the Diablo franchise is coming to mobile? And if it is because it's coming to mobile, what upsets you specifically? Is it the fact that when asked whether or not this version of the game would ever come to PC, people got told no? What is it that let you get so upset? Let me know in the comments section below. I'm looking forward to reading that. Now, if you are like most people and are playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on a console, you should know there is a potentially game-breaking bug that you might run into, and I thought I would warn you because there's currently no fix as of the time of recording this, though there's one on the way according to Rockstar. Now, this video is proudly sponsored by the folks over at privacy.com/boogie, who took care of one of my biggest problems for me. If you are anything like me, you are constantly afraid of your credit card number getting stolen when you use it online or you use it for services and someone hitting your account with fraudulent charges. Fortunately, the folks over at privacy.com make sure that never happens again. Instead of using your basic credit card number, which could get leaked and people could put charges on, Privacy allows you to generate a brand new card number that you can use for a long time or you could use for just a one-time purchase. Imagine you want to make a one-time purchase from a website, but you don't want to give them your actual credit card number. You can actually generate a brand new card and set the spending limit per charge, per month, per year, or even just a one-time total, and then it's a burner card that disappears afterwards. Or imagine you want to sign up for a free trial for a service, but you want to make sure they never actually bill you. This is a great way to do it too. You just create a brand new card number, assign it a nickname, set the spending limit, and then when they try to bill you at the end of the free trial, hey, they never can. But there are so many more uses. Imagine you've got a kid and you want to make sure they're only spending so much on the App Store or spending so much on V-Bucks. You can give them a card number with a spending limit of like $20 a month and make sure they never break you buying V-Bucks. Privacy is easily one of the most useful sponsors I've ever had. I know that you will use the service and I know I'm going to use it every single day. So why don't you check it out at privacy.com/BOOGIE. And if you sign up today, they will give you 5 free bucks on your first purchase. So I hope that you do, and you'll be supporting me at the same time. Now, if you're anything like me, you're not very far into Chapter 2, so you're just hunting and fishing and stealing horses and carts for profit, so you might not have run into this bug just yet. And if you did run into it, you might have some serious issues dealing with these characters later on. But in Chapter 2, there's a quest that if you use a retry checkpoint, you will end up losing characters from your camp who will only ever come back to camp if they have a mission to give you. If you complete the mission Polite Society Valentine style at the start of Chapter 2, but needed to use the retry checkpoint feature, then Sadie, Jack, John, and Abigail will only appear in camp when they have missions for you to complete. So if you haven't done that quest in Chapter 2, then you have nothing to worry about. If you have done that quest in Chapter 2, then you may have noticed some of those characters are not in camp, and hopefully that's what Rockstar is going to fix. But if you're just starting the game now, a week late, know that you should be very, very careful when it comes time to do that mission. Though the good news is, this is a pretty rare thing. Red Dead Redemption 2 is relatively bug-free. Now, I've still seen some simple little bugs like, characters walking into walls or characters floating a little bit or something along that lines. But let's be honest, compared to the launch of Red Dead Redemption 1, this is a much less buggy game. So kudos to the folks at Rockstar, and I hope they get this fixed quick. Now, going back to Activision/Blizzard, and when it comes to stuff like Diablo Immortal, you would think the folks over at Blizzard might have gotten the message that maybe we are not ready to move on to mobile just yet, and that the PC/console market is still a very large market share, if not a very vocal market share. Well, it doesn't look like that's the case based on something I just read seconds ago. After the Diablo Immortal announcement, Alan Adham said during a Q&A that many of us over the last few years have shifted from playing primarily desktop to playing many hours on mobile, and we have many of our best developers now working on new mobile titles across all of our IPs. Some of them are with external partners like Diablo Immortal. Many of them are being developed internally only, and we'll have information to share on those in the future. So it looks like we're going to do this song and dance a few more times before Blizzard learns the lesson. Hopefully they'll learn the lesson. Maybe they won't, and they'll just go the way of the dodo. But if you were upset about Diablo Mobile, wait till you see Warcraft Mobile, or World of Warcraft Mobile, or StarCraft Mobile. Oh, God. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I still love Blizzard, but I wish they weren't doing this to us. I'm so depressed now. I'm just going to wrap up this video, guys. As always, let me say thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning into my weekly gaming news, and thanks for watching my other gaming videos or any of my other videos on the channel. Don't forget to check out the sponsor at privacy.com/BOOGIE, or check out the link in the description box below. And if you choose to use them, you'll be supporting me while protecting your credit card and your money at the same time. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.